so frustrated. So, there was a point in my life when I wanted to leap ahead in my career. I wanted to be in management role. So enough of technology, and I'm really good at that, great, but I want to make some impact, really make a difference. So I went from, like places to places, and nowhere I could find a mentor. I couldn't find a role model for the longest time. Frustrating. So I thought, what? Maybe MBA is the answer. Guess what? I got an MBA in marketing from New York. Great. All right, so finished with that. I get this great job with a Fortune 500 company in the Silicon Valley. They moved me here. I get here just to realize, being in that job, that that's not my dream. How did I find that? So I'm in this job where I'm actually, imagine this job. This is like the rock star job. This is a job where you have a chartered plane to go to any place you want. You're meeting with the top CEOs of different industry, enterprise software. Everybody thinks you are like rocking. And you come home and you can't stop crying. What went wrong? So that was me. And I shared this with my father. My father said, no, it will get all right in a couple of days. You should continue doing what you're doing because it's absolutely more important. So I said, okay. I listened to him for a year, and then one day I quit my job without knowing what I was going to do. I walked out of resigning, and I was in a coffee shop. I just met this person a couple of months ago, and he was an entrepreneur, and he decided to have coffee with me. So we just went and had coffee. So he looked at me and said, so what are you going to do? You just quit your job. So I said, you know what? I'm getting different job offers, maybe. But he said, wait a minute, what are you going to be? I realized that the question was not about what role I was going to play in an organization, who was I going to grow up to be. The question was, what lights my life if I were to live another day? And I said, I always wanted to start my own company. He said, so what's stopping you? I said, all of you ready? It won't be a surprise. I don't have enough money. I don't have experience. And I really don't know many people. I can start my own company. And he looked at me and said, so by when do you think you'll have that all? And that was the moment I faced my own fear of failure, right in my eyes. What I realized at that instant of time was that whatever was there, I was prepared to take an action because I was gripped with fear of failure and poverty. Given that my father was an entrepreneur and he couldn't succeed in his business, there was something in my background that got stuck about being safe in a job. And I had to face that right on. And really decide whether it was the fear of failure or the humiliation attached to starting your own company and failing. What did failure mean? What was I really committed to? Either keeping my dad happy, or was I going to make myself happy this time? And so that was the beginning of my own journey, where I realized that I was going to help women succeed in their professional lives, become the leaders that they want, and live an exceptional life. And last year when I did the Global Advancement of Women Conference in India, and to be able to take this work from where I came from and to empower those women, that made my life. And if Tammy is here, please raise your hand. And that Tammy's father wrote to me on Facebook that he's going to send Tammy over to this forum because he wants her to meet me. That makes my life. That is how I live. And I'm so happy to see that.